Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. We're going to do a love reading today, taking a look at what is going on now with the person you are dealing with. Remember, though, it is a general reading, so it won't be for everyone, unfortunately. Take what resonates and leave the rest. However, if you are interested in personal readings, I have a half-price sale on at the moment until my birthday on the 16th of October. And then I will be launching my new website and second YouTube channel. Link for that is in the description box below. Overall energy and focus of the reading is the Knight of Cups, Pisces energy, and the Queen of Pentacles energy. I think there's a situation or something here that is actually progressing fairly positively. Someone could be being, because of that Capricorn energy, though, a little bit over cautious or just taking their time with this. But there does seem to be a focus on the long term in a positive way with where this is going. Blocks and challenges here are showing up as the Magician and the Ace of Cups. That Capricorn energy is restraining the Pisces energy a little bit. So that emotional side of things also as well with Piscean energy can be very idealistic, but there's that idealism of what we want versus the practicalities of Capricorn energy and what is physically happening or what is physically possible. With the Magician here and the Ace of Cups, someone could be wondering if this connection kind of ticks off all the boxes around being able to build something long term, but the predominant thing outside of that with the Magician and the Ace of Cups is someone who is not fully withholding emotionally, but they're waiting or hesitant to communicate what they feel. Could have been an element of healing that needed to take place first. Sometimes as well, that Queen of Pentacles energy can, versus kind of Sagittarius, can waver because it's one of the most practical and grounded energies in the zodiac, can waver a little bit more towards pessimism as opposed to optimism. But someone here is not being super direct with what they feel. Let's see what their intentions are, because this seems like one of the more simpler and straightforward readings where the situation is progressing in the right manner. We've got Virgo and Gemini energy and the Magician. Their intentions are the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, so they're still waiting or holding back a little bit. There's something either between the two of you or in an individual level that needs to be healed first before things progress. Their energy is showing up still a little bit casual, but not in a negative way with that Two of Pentacles. Should I take that next step? Should I express what I'm feeling? Maybe I should wait a second. What are their actions showing up as, please? We've got the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So they are taking baby steps towards this. Sometimes slow and steady does win the race, but they're not wanting to rock the boat too much or something like that. We've got the Eight of Cups there, so they're still looking at this from a more practical or physical side, trying to stay a little bit emotionally detached. This feels like the energy, this definitely could be like someone who does have Pisces in their chart in a prominent place, or someone who maybe does sometimes come on too heavy, too strong, because they're making a conscious effort to restrain or restrict what they feel emotionally for you. but they are moving the situation forward with yourself towards something more long term with that Queen of Pentacles energy, but they're not embracing the energy of the Magician and the Ace of Cups, of just fully expressing what they feel for you. There's something either between the two of you in the past because of the Four of Swords and Eight of Cups that either needs to be healed first, or so they're wondering if that has kind of healed, is the timing right, or something outside of the connection between the two of you, so involving another person where they're not wanting to come on too fast, too strong, not wanting to rock the boat. But there's a lot on an emotional level that this person wishes they could actually express to you. And where that energy is going in, it was 555 on the phone before, which is the number of change, is the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. So we've got two of the knights there, which, interesting enough, the Magician is Gemini and Virgo energy, Mercurial energy, forward progress. Could be something to do with distance physically. There's definitely something to do with distance emotionally because of that Magician energy. But the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Virgo, is the culmination of that Magician energy. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy is also part of that, does have to do with healing. And then the Knight of Swords, should I be a little bit more bold, a little bit more forthright, a little bit more risky, with the Seven of Pentacles of offering something more towards yourself and the situation, Scorpio. We've then got Temperance, Sagittarius, so that energy again of healing or things coming together. Temperance can sometimes be an energy of holding back, which would be showing up in the Queen of Pentacles. But in this case, it's actually not that element of it. It's the Sagittarian element, more like with Sagittarius energy being probably the most optimistic in the zodiac. Again, a card to do with physical distance, but there's something about the situation where they're starting to move into a more optimistic energy with yourself so that they don't restrain or restrict themselves emotionally. But this person wants to either get things back on track with you in the long term to build something long term and stable, that focus on the commitment, or because some of you, this could be a more early connection and they're not wanting to make that too big a bold a risk initially. But with the Gemini energy there in the Seven of Pentacles with that Sagittarius element is kind of the energy of effort, but in a positive way, where I think this person is going to open up a bit more on an emotional level around what they're feeling and where they see the situation going moving forward. But whether it is the two of you have already like been in a period of healing or this is an earlier connection, the predominant focus here is this person has, I don't know if I would necessarily say the L word, but this person has genuine feelings for you, does care for you, and sees a long-term future moving forward with you. But their energy is starting to move into a place because they've not been resisting this, but they've not been fully opening up or assertively pushing it forward, where there's something here around the Magician energy and the Ace of Cups where they're going to become a little bit more emboldened to be more direct with you around what they want for the future, but also opening up more emotionally, specifically around how they feel for you, Scorpio. Anyway, guys, that is your reading. Hope you enjoyed it and it resonated. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, though, it is a general reading, so it won't be for everyone, unfortunately. Take what fits and leave the rest. However, if you would like some specific information and answers to your own individual situations, you can check out the sale on personal readings until the 16th of October. Cheers.